any filmmaker that wants to make street movies, right? Movies where you're sort of in this mentality of the street, constant movement, cars, car chases, car rides. Watch this movie.
What the film?
All right, Tristan, check this out. There is a movie that you should watch. Don't put it high up on your list. It isn't like one of the greatest films ever made or anything like that, but this is a silent, really good, solid street movie. It's called The Friends of Eddie Coyle. There's a Criterion Collection. We have it right here on DVD if you want to ever borrow it. It's from 1973. It stars Peter Boyle and Robert Mitchum. So Robert Mitchum, widely regarded as one of the greatest badasses in films ever from the 50s and 60s. He's played in movies like Night of the Hunter, Cape Fear, the original Cape Fear. He's always a bad guy. He's always a badass. Real deep voice, real scary guy. Well, in 1973, he's in this movie called The Friends of Eddie Coyle. Essentially, it is just a street Boston gangster movie. When they started really doing street movies, right, where like there was funk music and stuff. If you remember Little Detectives 2, we sort of played on that with like the little funk street music as you're watching, somebody walk down the street. Basically, Robert Mitchum is an old gangster dude who helps out the mob. He gets pinched. He could go to prison, or he can help out the cops nail, some of his friends, right? So he has this hard time. Is he going to help, or is he not going to help? We don't know. Essentially, there are then another group of the mob that are robbing banks. One of them is Mo Green from The Godfather, a very well-known actor. And then Peter Boyle is also in the movie. Peter Boyle, you've seen in Taxi Driver. He was the head taxi driver guy, whatever, the boss guy. And he was Young Frankenstein. He was the monster in Young Frankenstein. So the movie's very slow. It's nothing spectacular, but just the way they film the streets and just this moral story that's sort of unfolded. I think it's a very classic movie to watch. You absolutely get shades of some Little Detective stuff in there because, the sort of the running down the street, the kind of
Right.
music. It's really great. But Robert Mitchum is just somebody that whenever you get a chance to watch anything he does, watch it because he is such a fantastic actor. This culminates basically in the fact that how the hell is Robert Mitchum going to survive this? If you screw over the mob, you don't have a lot of choices, and he does not have a lot of choices. We watched it the other night, and it still holds up from 1973. Again, you don't have to put it way up on your list, but I think it absolutely should be on anybody's list. Any filmmaker that wants to make street movies, right? Movies where you're sort of in this mentality of the street, constant movement, cars, car chases, car rides. Watch this movie. It's really, really good. So put that on your list.
Alrighty.
To know is I told a man that he could depend on me because you told me I could depend on you. Now one of us is going to have a big fat problem.